Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. So today is a plan with me that is a tough one for me. Um, when I sat down and I gathered all my supplies to plan for this month, I did it with the same excitement and gusto that I usually do. And then I looked at the calendar and it hit me that this month is a month of both joyful memories, celebrations and commemorations, but also a time of deep sorrow and pain for me. And I didn't want to make a video that wasn't full of joy. The reason why I wanted to have this channel was to build community centered around planning and building a healthy life and a joyful life. And so I wanted the channel to reflect that. And so I put everything away for a couple of days waiting to feel joyful about it. And then I thought about it and I thought, well, Faith, this is real. And if you feel this way, then chances are some other folks feel that way too. And it's a great opportunity to talk about what do you do? What do you do when you want to plan for a life of joy and health, and you have grief and pain, which is real, is so real. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to plan with me this month of August, and we're going to talk about what it means, what it feels like, and what to do with it when you are planning in a month that's tough for you. And yeah, so I'm still unsure about what this is going to look like and whether or not I'm even going to post this. So we'll see. But this is going to be a very real process. Okay, so to start, I'm going to be working in my Erin Condren, and to be honest, I ordered this book by accident. As I've mentioned many times, I am a neutral kind of gal, so I typically will go for a plain layout that I can decorate in the way that I see fit. But as life would have it, I ordered the planner that comes with color. And so then I thought, you know what, Faith, stretch yourself. Stretch yourself and use this as an opportunity to have some fun. Not everything in life is planned, as we know. And so let's play with it and have fun in the process. So we'll see how this goes. So this first month that I'm doing in here, I did do July, but the first month that I'm doing with you guys will be August, and it's yellow. And I don't have a lot of yellow, guys, in my collection of stickers, or at least so I thought. So then I started to go through my supply and things started to look up. The first thing I remembered was that I did have this row of beautiful sunflowers in pet tape that I had obviously used previously. So there's that, right? And then I also have this book of florals from Anika's Creative Closet, and there were so many, like, gorgeous, beautiful. Let's see, where are the yellow ones? Oh, this is the one I think I'm going to use. Beautiful sunflowers, just gorgeous. More yellow, and I was like, oh, I have plenty of yellow. Look at that, to choose from. So I'm going to be using that sticker book. And then have this sheet. I might use a doll from there. Had some more. This was from a grab bag from Studio Bliss, where she had several sunflower sheets. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And then these sheets, I don't even remember where these came from, but they were also in my stash. I've been there for a while. And then I'm not sure if I'll be using these, but I like the fact that these were kind of goldish yellow because the marking in the corner has both bright yellow but also darker yellow and browns, and so maybe we could use something from that. And then I also have this tape if I wanted to use another kind of goldish yellow. And then I found these two PlannerKate sticker sheets. See those dates? I don't usually cover dates, but since I have them and they match the color scheme, I might use that. And then these little boxes, some dots. And then I also have this Happy Planner or Me and My Big Ideas sticker sheet that has things of all different colors. So I set that aside as well to see if maybe might use something from that. And then as I continue to look, this is what got me, guys. I get stickers from a company called Southern Belle Plans, and I love her stickers. They're very beautiful. And so I was flipping through my stickers to see, is there something that I might be able to use? And there was one sheet that was from, again, it was a freebie. It was an oops freebie. And this sticker that says, "You are my sunshine, sunflower love," right? Beautiful. And then this one. And as I was moving things around the calendar and looking, I saw this, and it reminded me of me and my big sister. And I lost my sister very tragically and very suddenly in the month of August. And so I'm dedicating this spread to her. And yeah, that is why this month planning is a little difficult for me. But it's also, as it is in life, right? The month of August is also a time of great joy for me. Like my second born child was born in August. My wedding anniversary is in August. In fact, I took off some time from my job in the month of August so that we could have some time to celebrate and possibly go away. So lots that I'm looking forward to in August. I have family members whose birthday besides my son are in August. So it is also a time of great celebration. It's back to school season. And that's what I'm going to try to focus on. And also, you know, take this time to celebrate my sister, right? There's a quote, and I don't remember exactly how the quote goes, but it's something like, if you experience great grief, it's because you've experienced great love. You know great loss because you know great love. I don't know what the quote is, but that's the sentiment of it, right? Like, and it may not always be true when you think about like why someone is experiencing grief. It might not just be that it was something that they loved and lost. Maybe it's something that they were hoping for that they never got. Because that can also be true, right? Sure if I'm going to use this one since I'm using that. I'm going to put this to the side just for now. Usually I like to put my corner flowers down, but because for me this time this is like the center. It's on the corner, but it's the center of what I want to express this month. I laid that down first, and then everything else will find its place. All right. I think the challenging thing with this calendar is that I usually, as I said, I like to do like something big in the corners, and if I do that, then I cover up the dates. One of the dates that's really important is the date that I lost my sister, so I did put the sticker on that date. Then this is my son's birthday, and then my anniversary is right here the week before. So those are dates that I know I want to acknowledge. And so as I look at the flowers, I think I know this is huge and it's going to take up a lot of space, but I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use it. Can I get this up here? In this corner at the bottom. And I love, in hindsight, I love that this spread is going to be yellow and bright and cheery, because I think looking at it every day will help me to remember the joy, the joyful times, the wonderful memories, the reasons why I miss her so much. The love that we shared, that I felt, and having a sister who loved me so much. I am grateful. I'm grateful. And I hope that I will be able to show that and share that through this spread. So, you know what? I think that I will pause this video and come back. Yeah. I want to be able to just take my time and spend some time, maybe even just processing everything and thinking about everything. And I'm going to come back, show you the spread, and talk a little bit more. All right. See you in a few. Hey, y'all. Hey. So I'm back. Whew, that was tough. Yeah, I had to do this off camera because I had a lot of emotions going on, and I thought it would be better for me just to get the sheet done and then talk to y'all about it. It turned out quite different than I thought it would. Of course, you already saw me lay down this corner sticker in commemoration of my big sis who passed away on August 24th several years ago. And then you saw me put down this corner flower. So pretty, so pretty. And I'm basing everything off of this corner design in the Erin Condren. So everything had to be shades of yellow or brown. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do it because I don't have a lot of yellow in my collection. So it took some digging, but we found some pieces. So I just want to talk about what I chose and why. You know, of course, this is for my sister. And then I put these dates down because I had them from a PlannerKate grab bag. This is kit 225M. It's for a plum planner. I don't have a plum planner, but you can use the dates. I don't usually use dates, but since I had them and I just wanted to give the page some pop, a little bit of joy, I thought the more yellow, the better. And it fit perfectly because it's not like a bright yellow. It's kind of like a mustardy yellow, right? And the more I laid stuff down, the more I found things that matched. So this also is a PlannerKate from the grab bag, 317N1, plum, a 5 monthly. I just used these boxes. So right now I know my anniversary is that day and my oldest son's birthday is that day. So I use them for that. Not sure what else is going to happen in the rest of the month. So I have 2 more for that. And then this, the girls that are down here came from Southern Belle Plans, this sticker sheet, as well as this little jar with the flowers here. So that fit very well. What else? Also from Southern Belle Plans in the grab bag was this You Are My Sunshine, which I thought was very fitting for the decoration with the sunflowers, but also my sister, and in celebration of her life. She very much was a light in my life during a very difficult time, as well as a great loss during a very difficult time. So when I was in med school, I had 4 very small children that my sister was helping me and my husband with. And I was pregnant with my 5th and very concerned because I already felt tired and didn't know how I was going to make it through. And my sister came to me and she said, I just want you to wear this necklace and remember it was a necklace of a cross. She said, you've got this. You got this, Faith, and I've got you. I'm moving closer to home, and I'm going to support you even more because this is your calling, and you've got this. I've got you, and God got us, and I want you to remember that. And then, y'all, she passed away suddenly a month later, and it was devastating. But every day, I remember her support, her words of encouragement, her prayers for me, her love for me, and it keeps me going. So I was looking for like a quote that could embody what she said, and at first I found nothing, and I was like, okay, this is impossible. I'm not going to. And then I found this. You got this. It's in gold letters on a brown background. So I put it on this washi tape that I showed you in the beginning of the video. And then this little piece of flower is actually from this piece right here. I had cut it off and I was like, what am I going to do with this little piece? And then I used it to layer here. And I like the way it looks. All right, so this, You Got This came from this Happy Planner Neutral Chic. And I was just flipping through it and saw that phrase and I was like, oh, perfect, right? Because that's what she said to me. And then I continued to look through my sticker book and I found this. God is with me. And I also found this Welcome August, and I thought it was fitting to put these near each other because in some ways, right, I've been dreading this month, and the memories of loss that it might bring up. But bring it, August, because God's with me and I've got this. And yeah, I thought that was really fitting. And in this, from this same sticker set, and forgive me, y'all, because I do not remember where these sheets came from. If you know, please drop it down at the bottom, and if I remember, I'll also drop it down at the bottom. But this sheet is where the Welcome August came from, and this is where the yellow vacate came from. That's the beginning of my vacation week, which I am very, very excited about. And then all of these flowers came from this pet tape, and I have no idea where I got it from. On the inside it has Chinese letters, so I'm not sure if I got it from Alibaba, from Amazon. I don't know. I've had this for quite some time, but I think that is everything that is on this sheet. And as far as planning with grief, you know, we always talk about planning with joy and planning for happiness, planning for the life you want, but there are also times when we have to plan through grief, heal through planning, I hope. And that is my goal, and I hope that you are able to do that as well. The other day I was watching somebody on TV named Arthur Brooks, and he was talking about how to have happiness. And he said that you should focus on faith, family, friends, and a sense of purpose. And when I heard that, I was like, you know what? That's exactly what has gotten me through, and exactly what I plan on focusing in the month of August. So this isn't finished yet. I plan on filling it up with the things that I want to do with my family, for my faith, with my friends, and things that give me a sense of purpose, such as planning with you all. So I hope you got something out of this, and I appreciate your encouragement and for watching this. And please drop down below what you do when you have to plan through grief. And yeah, let me know. Stay in communion with me. Like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. All right. Happy planning, y'all.